What is up, guys, and welcome back to Cozy Talks. This is our Friday episode where we will be going over this week's event, which is UFC London, Leon Murphy versus Movsar Evloev. This episode, we will be going over all the fights on this card, and we will give you guys our picks. A little bit of a breakdown. If you guys missed our Tuesday episode, we'll try to keep it quick, and we'll be going over the betting lines, all of the odds, and our favorite props on each fight. How you feel about this one, Joe? I'm actually pretty excited for this. I just want to mention real quick, this one is pretty early. It's not regular time. It starts at 10 a.m. So,
Yeah. Yeah, I feel pretty good about it. The more we wait on it, the better I think the card looks. At first, when I first looked at it, I thought the card was kind of mid. Still don't think it's like a super solid card, but I think it's a
yeah.
decent card. I mean, I hope it delivers because like I said on Tuesday, London cards usually do deliver. But yeah, before we get into it though, guys, if you haven't already, make sure you guys like the video, comment, share, do all the things you need to do to interact with the video and our other platforms above. We posted TikToks, our individual breakdowns, our locks and underdogs. So go check those out. Appreciate that. But with that being said, let's roll on over into it and let's get on to it. So as you can see, yeah, London, 1 p.m. Eastern time, 10 p.m. Pacific here. Um, yeah, first fight of the night. We'll just roll through these real quick. On Tuesday, I was on Luana Carolina, and I don't even know who I wanna be on, man. Like, I see so much of the public on Melissa Mullins. I mean, it makes sense. She's the hometown girl. I think just for the sake of not flipping and being wrong, I'm just gonna stay on Luana Carolina. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
Yeah, I'm actually pick flipping on this fight. I agree with Joe. I've been seeing a lot of stuff about Melissa Mullins, how she is a pressure fighter, and just I'm gonna try to keep it short here, but I can agree. I could agree with what everyone is saying. Luana Carolina, she started to fade out in that last fight against Michelle Montague. I don't see Melissa Mullins finishing Carolina here,
Mhm.
but Montague really started to up the pressure against Carolina, and Carolina started to fade away in the later rounds. So I feel like it'll be the same way here with Melissa Mullins. Carolina will come out looking real strong,
Yeah.
but I feel like with the pressure and the strength of Melissa Mullins, I think she'll be able to edge it out on the judges' scorecard. So I am officially pick flipping, and I am taking the underdog, even though the odds are pretty even according to Tapology. I am
Mhm.
picking Melissa Mullins by decision.
Alright. Moving into their next fight. This is, Chanel Dyer's debut. She was on Contender Series, lost on Contender Series, but somehow is fighting on a UFC Fight Night prelim. But her opponent, Raven Oliveira, um, yeah, she's been around for a little bit, but I'm on the side of Chanel Dyer here to get it done by decision. Um, like I said, I think it's either a late KO or a decision. So yeah, hopefully she pulls through as a minus 350.
Yeah, that's pretty juiced. I got Chanel Dyer as well. Uh, when I heard about her at first, I knew there was kind of a little bit of a hype around her. She is still really young, only 24 years old, but I have faith in her to get it done, especially at home. So, gonna be Chanel Dyer, and I agree. I think she's live for a possible late round finish
Mhm.
or decision all day. I mean, it is a women's fight, so going into the next fight though. Shamrock versus Abdul Karim Al Sawaidi.
Okay,
I got
Z.
Shamrock still. I picked Shamrock in the Tuesday video. I still am rocking with Shamrock, the underdog in this fight. I mean, compared. Oh, hold off on the breakdown. Sorry, I'm just like
Mm.
used to that.
Yeah, I know, I
Shamrock.
know.
I got Shamrock by sub.
Yeah, the only thing I'll say about this fight is I think the market's kind of overreacting to his absolute like shit performance when he fought last time. Um, I think he should be the favorite. I think it makes more sense for him to be the favorite than Sawadi. Sawadi, like we said, he's on a bit of a layoff. And Shamrock didn't
Yeah,
fight not
come
too long
come fight
ago.
night. Come fight night. I feel like those odds might flip here, and I feel like Shamrock might become the slight favorite here.
Yeah. But I don't think I
But
said my pick, but yeah, I got Shamrock, and I think he'll get it done by decision or even a submission because his ground game is really good. Next one, we got the heavyweights. We got Louis Sutherland and Brando Pericic. I'm on Brando. I think Brando's wrestling, and I think just his pressure is going to be a problem in this one. I think we're going to see a knockout pretty quick in this one.
Yeah, I got Brando to get it done first round knockout. I'm not even gonna try to introduce this fight here. I think you can say the names a lot better. So
Yeah, we got Antonio Trocoli and we got Montas Contrivicius.
there you go.
I probably said it so fucking wrong, but it's probably gonna be some sort of
I
crazy
mean,
shit. We're gonna hear the
I mean,
commentator say.
you said it smoother than how I would. So
But the pick is Montas. I mean if he had a nickname, it'd be a lot easier. To like I'll just rip his nickname. But yeah, I think Montas is gonna get this done. Uh, this is a fight I'm worried about though. I don't know because you talked about it, but I'll let you talk about it here.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I'll just keep it real short. One thing I had mentioned when we went over this fight in the Tuesday video was we have seen a lot of these young prospects who come from the Contender Series or are just coming off of crazy streaks, crazy finishing streaks, and then they come and they match up with a kind of a journeyman, a dude who has already been in the octagon more than this prospect has and has been losing multiple fights. I mean, Rodolfo Bellato and Dair, whatever the fuck his last name is. Both of them were coming off of a couple of losses, and going into their next fight, they were pretty decent underdogs, and they
Mhm.
both ended up winning their fights. And then you kind of have the same thing here. Tricoli, he's been in the UFC obviously longer than Montas has, and he's a plus 400 underdog. But Montas, though, in his Contender Series, if you haven't seen it, I mean, he absolutely butchered the dude he was fighting against, flatlined him, knocked him out. Tricoli, I think Montas is going to knock him out. There's not really much else to this fight.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the next one, which is Mario Pinto versus Felipe Franco. I got Mario Pinto to absolutely starch this dude. One and done, first round knockout, Mario Pinto.
Yeah, I got Mario Pinto as well. Felipe Franco is coming up to heavyweight, and it's kind of a questionable decision. But yeah, Mario Pinto probably round one knockout. I'll take him there. Next fight, we got Daniel Wood versus a debuting Lacine Kita from Octagon, and he's a two division champ over there. And I think he's just a freak, man. I think Nathaniel Wood has to get on the wrestling, but I think Lacine Kita is going to be able to show a lot of power and a lot of grit and get this one by knockout.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, kind of sucks we didn't really see him against Pitbull, but
Yeah.
I did find some clips. I found this little like Instagram reel of Lucien Chieta, and I sent it to Joe. That shit was nasty. This guy, I didn't know he was built like that. So yeah, I got Lucien Chieta to just go in there and absolutely starch Nathaniel Wood. Going into this next fight, though, we got ourselves a lightweight banger: Mason Jones versus Axel Sola. I am picking the underdog in this fight in Axel Sola. I think he'll get it done by decision. I think this will be a gritty fight, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm on Axel Solo as well. I was like debating on pick flipping in this one because Mason Jones is wrestling is kind of gonna be the X factor in this one. If Axel Sola's Dagestan training doesn't pay off, then I think that's where we're gonna see the issue. But if his training did pay off, then I think we'll see Sola kind of just win this on the feet. So give me Axel Sola by a decision win here. Next one, we got the main card opener. We got Curtis Campbell debuting in the UFC. And then we got Danny Silva coming off of his Vajeos loss. Give me Curtis Campbell, and I think he's gonna get a submission win,
Yeah,
or at least
this will
wrestle
be
his
an
ass
interesting
off.
this will be an interesting one. I'm excited for it. As soon as I saw Danny Silva versus Kevin Valios, I really like Danny Silva. I really like the underdog shot here in Danny Silva. I like his takedown defense. I like his striking when he's on the feet. Campbell, this is his debut. Fighters who have been making their debuts this year have had a rough start. So I'm going to go with the guy who has had a little bit more experience in the octagon, which is Danny Silva, the underdog. And leading into this next fight, Roman Dolidze versus Christian Leroy Duncan. I'm gonna go with the underdog again. There's too many dudes feeding into Kevin Vahalios hype train and the Luke Riley hype train. I'm gonna have to hop on something different and stun everybody and go with the Roman Dolidze hype train here.
So you're fake flipping like crazy.
Nah, I'm just joking. I'm just
Oh,
kidding. I'm just
okay.
kidding. I saw.
Had
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
me
I saw a
frozen.
meme. I saw a meme that said some shit like that, and I thought it was hella funny.
Oh, okay.
Christian Leroy Duncan is gonna go out there, and I think CLD is gonna go out there and absolutely starch Delize. I think when it gets real nitty gritty, CLD to get him with some real nasty combos and possibly knock him out. So give me CLD by knockout.
Yeah, ever since CLD took that loss from RoboCop, he's really just been just really tuning into his skills. And I think Delize's got to get on the wrestling here and really just get dirty in the clinch if he wants to have a chance here. But I think CLD is gonna probably just starch him. I'll call a round two knockout. Next fight, some we got Evo versus Austin Lane. It's Evo and his sparring buddy because Austin Lane's I don't know why he's going down the light heavyweight. I mean, Evo's gonna make quick work of it. I mean, this is one you're not gonna want to go take a piss break. You're gonna miss a lot. It's gonna be a first round knockout. I got the script. It's right in front of me.
Only okay, I'm just gonna say this real quick. Only way this doesn't see or only way this does see the second round is if Austin Lane does some boring shit in the first round.
What
But
can he do though?
regardless, wrestle, try to
Yeah,
crotch sniff, try to,
yeah. Just be
he is the
just really
bigger,
just really just delay it.
he is the bigger, taller, lengthier fighter. I mean,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I feel like he might just try to hug fuck him up against the cage. But anyways, Iwu has not seen the second round in his career, and he is 7-0, and all of those are by finish. Iwu Barneski by first round knockout. Moving into the next one, we have ourselves a fight that should be the co-main, and even the fighter who is in the co-main agrees with Michael Venom Page being the co-main fight on this event. I got MVP though. As much as I hate to say that because I really like Sam Patterson, I have MVP by decision or possible knockout. I think MVP is live for a finish in this fight.
Yeah, yeah. I think I'm kind of on that same page as you. I got MVP, and I think a knockout goes a long way for him because I feel like we talked about on Tuesday. He's been getting disrespected by the UFC. Like they're really like
Yeah, he's came out and said that too. So
yeah, they're kind of setting him up for failure because they keep giving him guys that are behind him when he's already proven that he needs to be going forward. He just beat Jared Cannonier, a guy who's been top 10 middleweight for who knows how long. And you give him a guy at welterweight who's off on a 4 fight win streak, but is behind MVP. It's like why do you keep having him fight backwards? So
yeah,
yeah, I mean I'm rooting for MVP finish, just because I want to see his success grow. But I think a decision is also very likely.
I just want to add something real quick. It does suck too. I feel like the Ian Gary loss for MVP kind of stumped him as
Mm.
well as he was climbing this ladder coming into the UFC. But anyways, Joe, what is our
Y-
next fight?
Going into the
The co-main.
going into what now is co-main. I
Yeah.
hope I hope it changes come fight night, but I doubt it. Luke Riley versus Michael Aswell Jr. I'm on the Luke Riley train just to be on the side of it because we are in London. Michael Aswell, he's a tough out. I mean, he is. He's got a tough chin. He's a pretty gritty fighter. But Luke Riley, we saw what he did to Bogdan Grad, and just like I said on Tuesday, the MMA math. Michael Aswell went to a split with Bogdan Grad. Luke Riley starched him in I think it was the first round. Give me Luke Riley by knockout. I think he's gonna make quick work of Aswell.
Yeah, Luke Riley, this guy, he's really clean. He's really
Mhm.
clean in my opinion. He's very technical. He could scrap, he could scramble. Give me Luke Riley inside the distance here. He's the current co-main as of right now, like you were just talking about. And like I had said in the Tuesday video, I feel like this is kind of the UFC setting up Luke Riley on a pedestal to be the next big thing coming out of the UK. So Luke Riley inside the distance is my pick here.
Yeah. All right, we got the
What?
co-main, or wait, not
Sorry.
the co-main. We got the
Or
main, and Z's gonna take it away because I don't want to do it.
we have the main event. But before we get into it, if you guys haven't already, go ahead and like this video. We are gonna get deeper into it and give you guys our bets or our picks. We're gonna look at them, give you guys our odds and all that. Thank you for sticking around if you have. But in our main event, we get Movsar Evloev versus Leron the Miracle Murphy. Both of these dudes are undefeated. Somebody's O has got to go. And I think it's going to be the favorite. I think it's going to be Mosvar Evliov. I think Leon Murphy is going to win this fight. That is my pick here. I am picking the underdog to win. Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think, Joe? What do you got?
So when first of all, we will welcome the chirps because we have posted, we have said our pick is Leron Murphy on our social platforms, and we're already getting chirps. We're already getting chirps about how Leron Murphy only has 50% takedown defense, and it is true. We've seen him getting taken down by lesser than Evloev. We've seen him get taken down by Ige. We've seen all this, but we've also seen, Leron Murphy finish guys that, you know, we didn't think that was going to happen. He finished Aaron Pico, a guy
Short
who,
notice.
on a short notice, yes, and who was supposed to fight Movzar. So, I mean, we'll see what Leron Murphy we're going to get. I'm sure
Here,
we're going to see takedowns happen.
let's dedicate just a couple more minutes to this fight right here, and let's talk about especially me. I want to talk about some of the reasons why I think Leon Murphy is more likely to win this fight over Evliov. I just feel like Murphy, one thing I had said during the Tuesday video is that he's carved his way up this mountain to get to where he's at through through I don't know, through I'm trying to find the right words for it, but he is battle tested. He has gone through wars with some of these real fucking gritty vets in this division before they started to fall off in their career. I mean, he fought Josh Emmett and he fought Dan Ige, before they started to go and lose to these other prospects. I think Leon Murphy, um, I think he I think he's evolved from that, because yes, he has the 50% takedown defense and he's been chinned before in these fights that I'm talking about. But you go and you look back at like Patty Pimblett versus Justin Gaethje. Everyone counted out Justin Gaethje. A lot of people counted out Justin Gaethje, and they started to talk about some of his past fights and all that. I feel like it's kind of the same way for Leon Murphy. I don't know. I just feel like Leon Murphy, he's the more active fighter compared to Mosvar. Uh, so yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see on Saturday.
and like I said, just for the health of the division, I mean, it makes more sense for Leron Murphy to go and fight for the title if he wins than for Movzar. Like why are we going to reward Movzar for all this inactivity? And his opponent's been kind of like cherry picked for him. And Gene Silva's flying out. Gene Silva says that he's going to be signing the contract because he thinks this fight's going to stink. And if it does stink, even if one of these guys wins, if it's by decision, you got Gene Silva on the back burner who is going to make an exciting fight. I mean, it's just not a good look if Movzar wins. Like it's just gonna really suck for the featherweight division. But yeah, I
Yeah.
mean that I think that's all we really gotta say about it. I mean, so like I said, chirps are welcome because if we're wrong, we're wrong. I mean, he's plus 220. Obviously, Movzar is the favorite, and it could be for that reason that his takedowns are just that good. But we'll see. I think Laron's gonna prove a lot of people wrong. But yeah, with that being said, let's roll on over into the live odds, and we will show you some of the things that we have been looking at. Let me turn that so we can look at it. Holy shit, what is this card? The fuck is this? I should have had this already. Oh my god, what is that, bro? All right. First fight of the night, Luana Carolina, Melissa Mullins. You're on Melissa Mullins now, right?
Yeah.
Are you just gonna take money line or what do you have in mind?
Mm, decision. I mean, the money line I probably am gonna most likely take the most,
Uh-huh.
but Melissa Mullins by decision.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't trust enough for this fight. I think just saying fight goes to decision is probably my safest bet. I don't like either of these
Yeah,
girls, so yeah. I mean, it'll always be a parlay piece. You can go. That's just is what it is. Fight goes to decision though. Ravenna Oliveira, Chanel Dyer. I mean, minus 450 and climbing. I mean, when we saw her at 340.
that's crazy.
I don't know. What are the props? Chanel Dyer by decision, minus 135, Dyer sub, Dyer KO. I mean, Dyer decision again, probably just another back to back decision. There's not really much to look at in that one. All right, next one, Shamrock Abdul Kareem. I mean, Shamrock on the money line's good, and that's probably what I'm on. But if you want a prop play, The Rock by sub plus 430 or The Rock by decision plus 360 are good
That's what
looks.
I mind the most is Shamrock either sub or points.
Okay. Moving up. Oh, moving up. Got the heavyweights, Brandon Perich and Louis Sutherland. Over under is 1.5. I'm on the under. I mean, yeah, 1.5. It's a banger. Two guys that are looking to knock each other out.
Yeah,
Um,
give me Brando knockout. Still plus money right now. Hopefully it stays like that come fight day.
Next one, Antonio Trocoli, Montas. Montas by KO has got to be the play, I feel like. Yeah, it's minus
Yeah, it's
165. Or even the under 1.5, minus 260. Felipe Franco, Mario Pinto, more heavyweight action. Over under 1.5 again. Again, I think it's the under. Um, and then it's Pinto by KO, minus 155. The under is basically priced the same. So keep that in mind. Lusin Kita and Nate Wood. Lusin Kita, what was he priced at? Okay, he's getting a little wider. Over unders at 2.5. Okay. Um, Kita by decision plus 230. Kita
and knockout
by
is the favorite.
knockout 165.
Yeah.
Okay. I might double chance that because I'm not. I mean, I don't. He's not gonna get a submission win. I think it's a knockout or decision for him for sure. But
I mean his debut.
yeah,
Yeah, he's gonna go out there and do something crazy.
Axel Sola, Mason Jones. This one's probably the tightest one I've seen in a while, dude. I mean, this is literally almost a pick 'em. But yeah, Axel Sola probably by decision. Let's see, Sola decision plus 240. Next, Danny Silva, Curtis Campbell. What are you on in this one, Z? You just on Danny Silva money line, or you got a prop in mind?
Yeah, I'm just on the Danny Silva money line.
Yep. Curtis Campbell, I'm probably looking at his probably I don't know. Yeah, probably just money line. Just to put in a piece. There's a lot of ways you can get it done, and I don't want to keep spraying all over the place for this one.
Yeah.
Christian Leroy Duncan, Roman Dolidze. Leroy gets this done by KO. I feel like it's either KO or decision. I'm just hoping his KO is priced pretty well.
I mean they're both plus money.
Yeah, it's just so close to. I mean, double chancing those is probably like minus something. It's gonna be kind of lame,
Yeah.
but I think it's the right play. Next, Austin Lane, Ewo. Looks like for round one or fight not to start round two is minus 205. That's another good one right there. Ewo wins round one minus 170. Hey, I mean, hey, it's a pretty good price compared to his money line because everything about Ewo has been first round in his pro career.
Yeah.
So, all right, anyway, next fight we got Michael Venom Page and Sam Patterson. Is he getting wider? Oh, he's getting okay. I think money's starting to roll in on Patterson because yeah, it's starting to get closer. Okay, over under is 2.5, and they have the under at the favorite price. Is that
I don't
because
think they
it must be because of Sam Patterson? Because like what he's on 4-fight win streak, all four by finish. Michael Venom
yeah.
Page though in his UFC career does not have a finish. Hmm.
Well, I mean, look at some of the dudes that he's been fighting. You know what I mean? I feel like he can most definitely get the finish here against Sam Patterson.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't even finish Kevin Holland. You know, Michael Venom Page didn't. Page by KO 210. Page by submission or by decision plus 210. Both are same price. What if Patterson KO? If Patterson, I
That's
mean,
crazy.
I don't know how Patterson would get it done if he did. It'd have to be by
Like,
submission. He'd have to find a way to get a hold of him.
yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, dude. That fight is just so weird. All right, co-main Luke Riley, Michael Aswell. Luke Riley by KO or decision. KO 250, Riley decision plus 145. All right,
Riley by sub is plus 2,000.
is it really? Ooh.
That is kind of crazy.
All right, then our main event. Over unders at 4.5. They think this fight's going to decision. I mean, we should be upfront about that. They think this one's gonna be a boring fight. These guys, I mean, they are for the most part have been decision fighters. The only one that's had a finish recently was Lerone Murphy over Aaron Pico, which was his last time out. So that's about as good as it gets. uh, Murphy by KO plus 650. Evloev by I mean, I don't even know. Let's just go decisions. Murphy by decision 380. Evloev by decision 115. Plus money on a decision for the guy we want. I mean, yeah. Doesn't get any more exciting than that, am I right?
I will say
uh,
this. I will say this real quick. I saw this meme where it showed was it Xing Ming or Xiao Ming,
was that
the doctor.
the little doctor girl?
Yeah, it showed a picture of her and it showed a picture of Mosvar looking all buff. And it's like which one of these UFC fighters do you think has a finish in their career, in their UFC career?
That's
So
funny.
I mean, yeah, it's I really hope we don't get the same treatment that we have been getting recently with some of these fights where the fighter who is dominant in wrestling is just a fucking wet blanket. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not really complaining about it. I mean, at the end of the day, it's fucking boring,
Yeah.
but it's MMA. It's a part of the sport. It's in the sport. So
Yeah.
if you hate it, I mean, sucks to be you. I think it's boring. I don't hate it, but I just hope we don't see that. Anyways, if you guys haven't known this, or if you guys don't know this already, we're not posting our picks or our bets on here anymore. We're going to be putting them all in our Discord, which is completely free. Completely free. It's right over here. Just go ahead and scan that QR code. It'll take you straight to our Discord. Like I said, you don't have to pay for anything. It's free. We'll post everything in there. We'll try to give you guys updates on all of our plays, all of our picks, our slips, our parlays, everything. And other than that, we're also in there. We're hanging out. We're playing games. So come check us out.
Yeah. Anyway, with that being said, though, guys, if you stuck around this long, we appreciate you. Just do all things we ask of you, like good people you are. Like, comment, share, all the good stuff. Go check out our TikToks. Go check out our Instagram. We're posting our vertical stuff there. So yeah, go check it out. Drop a like, drop a follow while you're there. Really appreciate it. With that being said, guys, hopefully you guys have a good Friday. Get your bets in, and then sweat it out with us on Saturday. We really look forward to seeing you guys there. As always, stay cozy. See you
Stay
in the next
cozy.
one. Peace.